Happy
live.
Saturday. Hooray.
Exactly.
The weekend.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Let's get our friends here. We go. So, hello everybody.
Yeah.
Here we are again.
Yes, we are.
New show time.
Yes, it's going to be Saturdays from now on.
I'm
Well,
happy.
until further notice, let's say that.
Yeah, exactly. And I love this because
Aloha,
it's like
Roxanne.
aloha. It's like, for me personally, it is a reward at the end of my week. So I'm happy. Okay, we have first our new, our latest sale of the Virtue Angel is going off at the end of this month. So the next time we see you guys, that will be off.
Yeah.
And should we tell them how much we made with our, because we were having a fundraiser to help the children at the U.S. border.
And you had
And we had the newly painted Virtue Angel with a beautiful prayer. I'm a little biased, but it was beautiful. And so we were selling that to go towards helping the children at the border to help reunite them with their parents.
Exactly.
And
but you did have like a set number that you hoped we'd reach.
oh yes, I did. So my goal was $300. I was hoping that we could raise $300.
Yeah.
And actually,
we raised $330.
$330. Isn't that awesome? I'm so happy about that. So that'll really help. Hello, Rose and Mysteriously Kind. Very cool. I like that name.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Vera, we have our
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe down there.
Yeah.
To our YouTube channel. And then our Soul Tribe, you can sign up to be a part of our Soul Tribe.
We got that back, yes.
It's on our website at soulsenlightenment.com.
Yes, Roxanne, you can still purchase until the end of July, right?
Yes. You can actually
that would be
purchase
so cool because it could go towards the...
Whoops, lost my paper. Yeah, it can still go towards helping the children, and we can make more to help them. But yeah, it'll still be in our store, but the price won't be
different.
Low. Yeah, because right now we have it on a sale price.
Right.
So yeah, and then yeah. So everything that we talk about during our episodes, whether it's psychic services and past lives or spiritual art, you can find it all on our website.
And another reminder. If you go to our services, there is a cost.
Right.
Yeah, because some people are going on there thinking it's free like we do here, and there's a fee.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All righty. So do we want to start off, because we have a grab bag.
We do.
That reminds me of when I was a kid.
Yeah.
A grab bag of spiritual questions. Do we want to jump on in?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is our Twitter name?
Oh, well, on Twitter, we're Souls Enlightenment. I think that's what she might mean. Yeah, so we're Souls Enlightenment on Twitter, if that's what she means.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so do we want to jump in?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to be answering viewers' questions. So it's kind of like a random, miscellaneous questions and answers today. So the first one we have today is Rose, and I don't know exactly how to say her last name.
Just Rose M.
Rose M.
That one.
Oh, she's right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. That makes it easy. Okay, Rose. So to answer your question, I just saw Johnny Depp a couple of weeks ago on TV. And I don't know, something is wrong. Could he miss his mom?
Yeah, he started having problems whenever he met Amber. But I don't know if Roxanne's talking about Twitter.
I'm trying to find it and having a hard time.
Why did we mention Twitter?
I don't
think you
remember.
mentioned subscribing.
Oh, subscribing, yeah, we meant on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then to be a part of our Soul Tribe,
that's on
our website.
Yeah.
soulsenlightenment.com. And then when you go there, it says Soul Tribe and Contact. It's our contact page on our menu bar, and that's where you can sign up.
Exactly.
So.
Okay, Rose.
Okay.
To answer your question, there is definitely something wrong with Mr. Depp. He's been going on a downward spiral ever since 2014. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
And I believe his mother died in 2016. So that might have added to all the issues that he was having.
Oh, yeah.
but it started way before that.
Before that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, now we have a question from Uma.
Uh-huh.
And Uma Sankar, I believe, she's saying, what does it mean if someone has a country-shaped birthmark on the right thigh?
Okay. Well, any country-shaped birthmark usually means you have either wanting to remember something about that country or something you may want to, you know, it's an issue that you're trying to overcome, that kind of thing. But usually country-looking birthmarks are that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know if she was asking for herself, but it seems like a general question.
Okay.
If not, you can ask it again.
Lost my paper again. Okay. Okay. All right. Next on the list. Oh, it's another birthmark question. Okay, this one is from Pat M.
Okay.
And Pat is saying, my son Max
Mhm.
was born with a big birthmark on his left leg.
Okay. And that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what I got on that was, first I got his totem animal is a whale.
Aw.
I don't know if that's exactly it, but then I got, he was a lumberjack.
Wow.
And he just wants to remember the, you know, being out in the woods and the freedom that, you know, I guess just loving being out in nature. Yeah.
I love being in nature. I feel
Yeah.
so connected.
But the thing about him too, and this was in the East Coast, is that he died by being pinned to a tree.
Being pinned to a tree?
Mhm.
You mean like a tree fell on him and he got pinned up against the tree, or did somebody?
No, it was like either a vehicle or something either got out of control or some kind of machine pushed him into a tree.
So this was more of a recent type of a life then.
Yeah.
There was a machinery.
Yeah, it's
type
a
of
machinery
thing.
kind of thing, or I don't know, something
Interesting.
has, there's something that pinned him, and it's not a tree that pinned him, it was something pushed him to a tree. So I can't really, I don't know if it's really a vehicle or anything, but it's something big
Some
that
type
pushed him, yeah.
Machinery.
Mhm.
Wow, that is
Yeah,
really interesting.
I know, huh?
It is. It is.
What a way to chart to die.
Mm-hmm.
But he died in nature.
Exactly. He died in surroundings that he
Mhm.
loved.
And that's a past life, of course. It's not like gonna happen now, but yeah.
Right. Well, he's already experienced that,
Right,
like we
right.
say, so doesn't need to go through that again.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got next. I'm gonna
Okay.
grab that. I'm reaching my hand.
Yeah. And all the ones you dropped.
Yeah. Okay. Moving along here. Let's see now. Next one. Oh, this will be fun for everyone to hear, especially for you, Roxanne, because it's your question. Okay. So here we go. So Roxanne was asking a little while ago, two of your dreams, I believe that these were dream experiences. Okay.
There's three.
There's
dreams.
three altogether.
Yeah.
You want me to read the first one?
Well, the first one is kind of, she already knows it was flying objects. I mean, it was a UFO that she had a dream about. So that
Okay.
one's, yeah.
Okay. Hello, Mia. All right.
From viewers. The
Oh,
questions
yes.
are coming from viewers.
Yes, these
Yeah.
are from our YouTube.
Mia, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Roxanne is asking,
Okay.
on the big island, in my dream, I walked to the balcony and saw a light being in a suit, like working in the yard. When she saw me, she flew away.
That was a fairy.
That is too
Yeah.
too cool.
Yeah.
I love
Because
it.
there's so many around there.
Yeah. You know what's really interesting too, you guys, is that everything that our minds can think of. Because I remember once having this discussion with this person who didn't believe in fairies, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we do know that anything that our human mind can think of does exist on some level within God,
Right.
because God is everything. And so there's other dimensions where fairies do exist. And so Roxanne was having a dream, apparently.
Yeah.
and
Because
she
there's
was
so many
seeing
in
a
the
fairy.
island. Yeah.
That's
And there's like
really
all over
cool.
in Europe, they're all over there. And then Sylvia was saying that there's some in Dublin.
Right.
Remember?
Yes.
In
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, yes, we have a Dublin, California,
Right.
as well as Dublin, Ireland,
Right.
of course.
Right.
But yeah, so they do exist.
Mhm.
But it. She was tending
She was
to the
tending
garden.
to your garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next part of her question, in a dream time.
Yeah. Are they like Tinkerbell?
Could be.
Yeah, sometimes. It depends on how they come to you. But they're little.
Yeah, they are little. They're little. That's so cute. Like little sprightly little beings. She's saying, by that logic, Star Trek characters exist somewhere because somebody thought of them.
Yeah.
Thought of that, and
That's just
some
like
people
Star
even
Wars.
believe in that. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, looking into space, I would never believe that we are the only planet that's inhabited.
Yeah. No, there's all kinds.
Yeah. Okay. Next part of her dream experience question. Was not good, she says. There's 3 mean large gray beings that were trying to capture her maybe. I fought back. Then I threw Clorox on them and they disappeared. This was in my dream too.
I love the Clorox thing. But that's just something that your subconscious was working out. It was like 3 big issues in your life that you wanted to kind of whitewash, I guess you could say, or cleanse and make clean.
That's
so
really
that was just your
interesting.
subconscious working things out for you.
You know what's really cool about that? It's like it never ceases to amaze me how smart we are, how smart our soul is, that our higher self, or what have you, however you want to say it, is giving us messages during our daily time to help us with our life. And it's just really cool because when you said whitewash, I had this memory of this dream I had where I was laying in bed and I was thinking about whatever it was, kind of mental thing going on in my mind. And I had this like dream about this being like whitewashed. Like it was like I was seeing myself, but it was, and I knew the term was being whitewashed, but it had to do with light, white light energy over me and through my mind to clear myself of the negative thinking that I had going on as far as like programming and replaying the negative thoughts.
But really with Roxanne's, hers was not like dark entities or gray entities or anything like that. It's just issues that she was having.
Yeah, I find that to be really, really cool, Roxanne, because like you were just saying,
that's how our subconscious works things out for us.
Yeah, it's just so neat. It's like 3 main issues that she was having appeared in her dream as the symbol of these 3
mean things.
Yeah, mean entities or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Sounds right. I was going through a change. All right. Okay, next. Oh, this is from Roxanne too.
Oh, Roxanne,
here
it's
we
your
go.
day.
Yeah, 2 in a row. Okay, I have a birthmark question. My younger brothers and sister were born with blue, black, circular birthmarks right above their buttocks. The same was told to us that was the trademark of Mongolian tribe. Before they were 1 year old, it disappeared. So I'm asking you, is this true or what do you see?
Okay, no, it's not a Mongolian tribe thing. It was the doctor that was treating Mongolians and Asia, I guess, during that time frame. In Mongolia, when he was there, he was noticing these birthmarks. But then when he went to other countries, there was also birthmarks that were similar to the Mongolian tribe. So they just named it Mongolian birthmarks. So it's really nothing to do with being in that tribe. I mean, it could be, but not for your brother and sister.
Got it. Okay. Austin's saying he made it.
Hey!
Haven't seen you in forever too, Austin. Okay. Grab bag. Let's see what else is on in our bag of questions.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Do we have more?
I think that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we had one from Rose too, but she said she wanted to ask Angus. So the next time we have a session.
Oh, got it.
Then we'll keep that.
Oh, that's right. She wanted to ask Angus a question. So
we'll save that for whenever.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, people can always go and ask Angus on the website, advice from the other side. But whenever we do have an open question session with Angus, we will let you know in our videos.
Yeah.
The next one comes up, and then we will ask people if they have questions. Oh, Mia's asking a question here. I remember transparent.
I missed you too, Austin.
arches, entrances, representing something like different pathways. And I wonder those were choices for my next life or just something that I saw in a movie as a toddler.
No, it's choices for this life. So there's different, because when we have a chart, it's like you're going this way, but of course we have lateral movement, right? So you can either go left, I'm left, that's right, but you're left.
Right.
Or,
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, correct.
Yes. So it just depends, yeah. Yeah. So it's just things that you're seeing that you could have made a choice to go a different path or which path you should go on. Depends on the dream.
Yeah.
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 Because sometimes you want to really experience it, so it's going to be something really challenging, or you're just going to have like a little fender bender like we talk about, instead of an all out. Not that you're going to have an accident, but I'm just giving an example of what it could be.
Right, right, right. You know, I wanted to say too, before I forget,
Yeah.
'cause that's all our questions that we
Yes.
have in our grab bag for now,
Yeah.
unless more come up here. But I wanted to tell you guys about this cute little
Girl.
angel picture behind us. This is an angel that's actually in our store, but she's new and different because we added a quote from Angus to her. And so I wanted to tell you about her. So she's now in our store. We have, I think it's Angels with a Message. It's a new category. You can
Right.
find her there. And we have her on sale at an introductory price right now. It's a pretty good deal. But I wanted to read you the quote, and this is really cool. And it's the perfect quote for this picture.
Awesome.
Because this is a picture for the angel of new beginnings.
Right.
Okay? And his quote is, and I remember it by heart.
All right.
Okay. It's never too late. If you fall, get back up and keep going. Every day, every moment is a new beginning.
Oh, there you go.
And you guys, I have to tell you.
You remembered all that?
Yes.
Awesome.
Because you know why? I use it every day. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I know. I want your attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just wanted to finish up telling them really quick. When Angus told us this, it doesn't matter if it's a life, like let's say a lifestyle habit or choice or an experience or a behavior in our life or something that we want to be done with, or a situation, or maybe it's a thought pattern. Because for me, sometimes we fall back to negative thought patterns,
Right.
or outdated thoughts that we don't need anymore, because we want to have a fresh new beginning. And so he's talked about, it doesn't matter if you messed up yesterday or you had a relapse or did whatever it was that you didn't want to do anymore yesterday,
Right.
or even a few moments before. This moment right now is a new beginning. And you can start, just get back up and just
Keep
keep
going.
going on the
Yeah.
new beginning that you want. And I use it all the time.
Yeah.
And that was a quote from Angus that was really powerful for me personally.
Yeah, because you remember it.
hmm
was
Yeah.
good.
And so if that's something that resonates to you, this physical affirmation, visual affirmation is something that can help you. with
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
So, okay. Austin has
And
a
it's
question
a really
for
good
you.
deal too.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
on sale right now, so we have an introductory price. I'm not sure if it's going to be a couple weeks or a month, but
Because she's not done yet, right?
no.
That's why.
Yeah.
So it's a heads up that she's coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, she's in our store though.
Yeah, oh,
But yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so Austin has a question for
Okay.
you.
I have a birthmark on my left leg. What does it mean? Well, what does it look like? What shape is it?
And while he's doing that, hi Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
And
hi, 444.
444. Hey, I like
That's
that.
your numbers.
I like that. Yeah. I love the fours.
Have I ever spoken to Eric?
I think that's another transmedium maybe they're talking about
I
that
don't
talks to
know.
a person on the other side named Eric. But we talk to Angus a lot.
Yeah.
Angus is our go-to master teacher on
Right.
the other side. So he's the one that we talk
And
to.
sometimes Seneca.
Oh, Seneca? Yeah.
Seneca.
Yeah.
I always
But-
say Seneca.
Yeah, but
Oh my
we
gosh.
know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, he says it's round. It
Okay.
almost has an oval shape.
All right. So let me think about that while you guys are
Okay.
conversing.
Yeah. So 444, he's asking me, I ask you a question. And what you can do, 444, is we answer pretty much like spiritual questions, but you can ask the question here and we'll see what it is, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and type that.
Exactly.
And while you're thinking,
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you, why I love 444 or 4444 so much
Yeah.
is that in my very favorite past life that I've ever had was the Scottish one where we knew Angus. That's where he has the name that we call him, Angus. And Vera was in that life, and my brother, and we were together, and there was 4 of us.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I love the 4.
why.
That's why I love
Duh.
4 because
Okay.
we were, I wouldn't say thick as thieves, but
Yeah,
is
right.
that like, yeah, that's like that old saying. But yeah, so that's why I love that.
Exactly. Lovely. Keep
Yeah.
talking.
Okay, I'll keep talking. But yeah, it was funny too because when I got my car, the license plates has 4 4s in it.
That's very cool.
I know, it's pretty cool. But yeah, so we get these Vera. Oh, he's saying too, it's light brown and it's on his thigh.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't know why I'm getting like Civil War.
Oh, is Civil War live?
Yeah.
Do you get which side he was on? My brother actually was on the
Confederate.
yeah, but he doesn't like it or anything. He was forced into it basically.
Oh, well, of course, a lot
he
of
was,
them were.
He was born in the South, and his family made him go into
Yeah.
it.
Well, he's Confederate too.
Hmm.
And that doesn't mean that that's bad either. But that was.
Right,
yeah.
of course.
But there was something like it had to do with some kind of a badge too that you want to remember your, of course, your valor kind of thing. And, you know, because it was kind of scary. It was hand-to-hand combat
Oh
kind of
God,
stuff.
of course it was.
But
That's
you did get injured with one of those,
bayonets.
no, not a bayonet, those cannon things.
Oh, a cannon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cannonball.
Yeah, but it wasn't, because you were like a general or something. You were ranked high. You were high up in.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just something that you want to remember your valor and your commitment to whatever issue it is that you're passionate about.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's it.
Hi, Dennis. And Dodie is with us.
Hi,
Okay.
Jody.
Now, hold on. Now we got to find out what he's saying.
Who?
444 asked you a question up there, but I want to see. I like 444 because I see that number a lot. Plus, it reminds me to be more stable and how important stability is.
Yeah. And it's perfect. It's a cube. 4 sides.
Oh yeah. You know what too? I have to tell 444 and well everybody. I also like it too because God has 44 brothers. This is like a philosophy thing, right?
Yeah.
But there's 4 directions, and there's 4 elements, right? Fire, earth, wind, and water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they have a question up here. Oh, and Austin's saying that he's currently in the army.
Oh, you are?
I didn't know
I
that.
did not know that.
Oh, Dennis is wondering if he's had a past life with us. I used to
Oh,
see
a lot of you guys
333.
have.
See? Those are our
That's
numbers.
my number.
Yeah, see, I love it too. I have to say.
Mine are 333s.
I love that too.
Yeah.
Even 111. I like any of the repetitive numbers. I
Yeah.
just love it.
But that's just also could be your spirit guide letting you know that you're on track and you're doing what you're supposed to
like
be doing.
that.
Yeah.
I have to tell you guys too.
Look at Austin, he's so cute.
Where? Oh, he's so
Excellent.
cute.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to find because he left this question right there. He was just wondering, can you pick up on a past life that has me in a weird cycle in this life?
Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, let's talk amongst ourselves. While we're doing that, let's see, I'm currently in the army. I wonder if we've had a past life with Dennis too. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Austin says I also just won an Army Achievement Medal.
Oh my God, you're so cute.
See, look
Yeah.
at how cool is
We'll see
that?
how you are.
See, we all love those repeating numbers.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service
Yes,
for sure.
Austin. That gave me chilly willies.
That's cool. So yeah, so 444 is wondering if there's a, and of course if you want like an in-depth, because here Vera will give like a brief answer, but if you want a more insight and like really get into all the ins and outs and how past lives are affecting you now and that type of thing, you can always have a past life reading with Vera on our website. But for now, for a brief kind of a glimpse into 444's journey.
It's like the previous life that you had before you came into this life. It was so amazing because you really loved what you were doing, and it was more like a tropical, it was a beautiful paradise place where you lived, and it was pretty much a rest life. there was no animals after them, and they had enough food to eat, that kind of stuff. But what happened was like volcano took them. But that's where you're struggling in this life because it's not idyllic. Yeah.
You're reading my mind because I'm thinking going from that to now must be really kind of difficult, because that does sound idyllic. It sounds like paradise, actually.
Yeah, because that makes you kind of think like, oh my God, what did I pick in this life? That you wanted to enhance your spirituality and learn more things. And there's not that much to learn when it's so idyllic, right?
Right.
I mean, it's wonderful, it feels great, but you learn more whenever there's challenges. So that too shall pass, just like that quote. Just keep getting up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, he has a great question here. He would love to, just a little scared of hypnosis, because I think what they're talking about. Did your gifts ever scare either of you ladies? Let's look up here. Because I'm thinking what they're talking about maybe is having a past life regression or something. But I was just pointing out, because Vera has done hypnosis for so many years for her clients. Did you want to address hypnosis myths?
Because there's so many. If you go on our website, I have like a whole page of myths and misconceptions about hypnosis, and really there is nothing to be afraid of. It's not anything like people say it is. There is something that just thought of it. Somebody told me about a movie. No, it was one of my students was saying that they were talking about, oh, I have to remember now. There is something that's going on now in the world, and it has to do with terrorism and stuff. Oh, Sirhan. Oh my God, I'm so happy you asked that question, because they're talking about now in England somewhere that Sirhan really was hypnotized into killing Bobby Kennedy. Okay. And there's just like no way.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So,
oh, come on.
Then it makes you feel like that you don't have control, and you have total control. Yeah. Now maybe he was brainwashed, I don't know, something like that.
Right, but that's
he
totally
doesn't remember
different.
doing it. And if you have a hypnosis session, you remember everything.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But there is like, it talks about your moral code. If your moral code is that you would never steal, lie, cheat, kill, then you would never be able to do that in hypnosis.
Right.
So it goes with that too. Now maybe I just have a hard time believing that it had to do with hypnosis. I don't know.
Well, they're not when...
It's empowering.
It's just like a relaxed, it's like a state of just total relaxation, but it doesn't mean that our body's been taken over, like we're not there to consciously know what we're doing.
Yeah, because they're talking about like stage hypnosis, they make you cluck like chickens. Those people already agree to be on the stage and entertain. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it.
Right.
And the hypnotist would not pick them. Right. Because there's different ways that you can see who has, who can be hypnotized a little bit easier than others. And that's who they pick.
Right.
So.
Right.
Coco?
Have you ever seen the movie Coco?
You mean the kids movie Coco? Is that the name of it?
I think so. I think that what you talked about.
When he goes to the other side and tries to help his grandfather?
Okay, wait. I know this is crazy, but I had a dream and there were words displayed that said you usher for this evening was Maribeth. Is that my spirit guide?
Yeah. See, isn't that awesome how your mind, you guys
Isn't
know
that
everything,
cool?
You wrote your chart. Yes.
Yeah.
So that is your guide.
Everyone has free will no matter what.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, the Disney movie. Yeah, she's saying
yeah, Coco. That was some amazing movie.
It's super cute. I haven't seen it yet. I have to watch it.
Oh, you have to. It's really cute. But it's going about, the way that the Hispanics, I believe it's just a Hispanic thing, that how they do the Day of the Dead.
That's neat.
Yeah. It's a cute movie. And it has good, more morality to it.
You talked about it before, how good it was. But it said was past tense.
Oh yeah, she's still with you.
Oh yeah. That's the thing about your spirit guides, 444, is that They are
Oh,
with
just
you
Mexico.
from before you come into this life until
They
you
help
get
you
back
with your
home.
chart.
They
Yeah.
never leave you. They're always going to be helping you with your
Plus
life
you have
chart.
other guides too, but that's your main
Definitely.
guide. Your main guide is Maribeth. Is that what her name was?
I believe it
Yeah.
was. It's just in Mexico. Or, I don't know, Pachamama? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. You know what? I keep waking up, whenever I get up in the morning, the first thing I remember is paella. I keep saying paella during the day. I don't even know what a paella is.
Oh, does anybody know what that is? How do you know your spirit guides?
You can
name?
ask.
Yeah.
You can ask in dream time or meditation.
Yeah, I love asking in dream time. See what you get, mysteriously
fruit.
kind. What you can do is, like Vera was saying, you can ask in meditation and ask in dream time. See what just comes to you. Just relax
Yeah.
and just
I gotta go back.
take a deep breath and take the first thing that comes into your mind.
Maribeth, yeah.
And what you can do after that is you can audibly ask your spirit guide, is this your name? This is like whatever the name is that you got. Ask them, is this your name? And if it is, ask them to give you a sign and be specific. And if it's a different name, you can ask them to give you a sign of what it is. You can always do that too. And then look for the answer that you've asked for in your environment.
And it's so interesting too because Maribeth has been his spirit guide in like 4 or 5 different lives.
Oh, so they're close.
They have a very
They're
close connection, yeah.
That's
Oh,
neat.
sorry.
So that happens sometimes. We'll have a friend that's on the other side that will be our spirit guide. And sometimes it's somebody that we've had lives with and sometimes not.
Yeah.
Just-
Walk-ins, I don't really resonate to
Believe
walk-ins
that.
now.
Yeah.
Because it's like you take over somebody's chart, their soul,
Right.
because they can't handle it, so they step out.
Yeah.
And that was, I forgot the lady's name that wrote the book, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Now, if you resonate to it, cool, but I just don't get that
Oh,
vibe about it.
Dodi's saying that's food from Spain.
Oh,
Sounds like
paella.
someone-
That's all I'm saying all day is paella.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait, Vera,
What?
remember your grandmother was visiting you, who's passed on and you saw her. Was she the one that's from
No,
Spain?
that's a different grandmother.
Okay, because I was going to say maybe she was
Yeah,
giving you a little
yeah.
message.
That would be nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
very nice, so
she
very
must
close.
really,
So
really
talk
love
to
you.
her. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
She's right there. Yeah.
Especially if you're going through something, you know, because they're right there, and sometimes you're so in not just grief, but in depression, or that you're not being able to get messages, and it's kind of like this little cloud around you, like Linus and Peanuts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right, right.
How do you call on Mother God? Somebody asked earlier. I think it was Austin.
Yeah.
Just-
So somebody was asking about Gaia, and that is another term for
For
Mother
Mother
Earth.
Earth. Yeah.
But there's also Mother God. So
Yeah.
Mother God, the Earth is Mother God's domain, and where Father God is the intellect, and He holds everything stationary because everything is within Father God. Mother God is pure emotion. He's pure intellect. She's pure emotion. So she moves, and she's really not that Father God isn't there for us, but because she understands the emotion, she's right there to help us, and you can call on her, and she will be there in an instant. But how to call on her? Ask.
Just say, "Hey, Mother God."
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. Or you can do a little prayer. Or
You can do a prayer. I'll never forget this dream I was having, Vera, where I was so scared, and there was this big dark force that was coming at me, but it was huge on a big landscape, and Mother God was there. She appeared, and she had this giant sword, like to defend, and she was huge, and her power, that she just totally diffused this darkness. It was like the fear was gone.
And you
It
can
was
ask her to do that for
amazing.
you now.
Amazing. And Mother God will appear to you in whichever form that you need to see her in, or resonate to the most. And it doesn't matter if you call her by her name, which we call her on the other side is Asna, or even Mother. Angus calls her Mother on the other side, but you know, Asna. But you can call her the Blessed Mother. You can call whatever name that you resonate to.
Oh, that's awesome. 444.
So can I call on David Bowie?
Sure.
You can ask
any, call on anybody.
Yeah, there's beings, entities, I should say, on the other side that have special talents that we would like their help. If you're a musician or a singer and you want his help, or a songwriter, there's no reason why you can't call on him.
And he calls her mama.
See, that's perfect. Okay. Did I have a past life with you guys, Dennis?
Yeah. A lot of you guys have.
I wonder what place it was from. Because Dennis had a life on another planet, right?
That's true.
Maybe it was from there.
It was.
See?
With the crystal thing.
Oh, I love it. A lot of times in the sessions that we have, the trance sessions, Vera will see crystals. So I've always really read it. You should see her collection, you guys. It is awesome. I love coming over here. It's cool.
I wish I had a better one. Well, don't we all? But I love the ones I have.
Yeah. Okay, Vera, was there anything else?
No, there's somebody that asked something. I didn't see it.
Send love to Earth every day.
Yes.
Absolutely. Aw.
A lot of you guys have. But you, Dodie, you weren't in the crystal life. You were in a different one.
A different one?
I'm a black star. I wonder what that means to this day. I don't know. I don't know what black star is.
I don't know either. But again, we can ask your guides. And unless you're what? I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was just going to say unless you're a star.
That was the first thing I was thinking, was like a star.
But I think it means something
else. A shining star. But maybe something. It means something else. Oh, it's a David Bowie song.
Oh! See, I don't know that much about
with you. That's what we mean, Dennis, with us on the other planet.
Yeah. Oh God, there's so many.
Oh my gosh, there is so many.
Yeah. Well, wait, there's somebody earlier that asked something. And I think it's the same person, but I didn't answer it, so. Mysteriously Kind, is that her? Yeah. Nurse in World War I.
Wow.
That's it.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. This has been so much fun, I just don't want it to end.
I know.
See? Whoops.
Black Star, I'm going to have to listen to that song.
Yeah.
Really? I'm going to have to listen to it and see.
Yeah, me too. Well, as soon as we get done being live, we're going to go find out and listen to it right now. All
see,
right.
Look at how cool. She's talking about David Bowie and the radio turned on.
Wow. That's interesting. That's a message right there, huh?
Yeah.
She asked a few days ago about her daughter. I don't remember that.
I don't know. What was the question? Chrissy writes them all down.
I write them all down. Did I miss one?
Was it a long time ago? Oh, thank you. I don't know.
Thanks,
Austin. We'll have to look. Mary Lester, huh? I
You
don't
go
know.
over here.
You're the one that has it.
Okay. Let's see. I'm blocking papers everywhere. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna have to
locate it. Maybe you could leave it in. Maybe you could leave it in the comments. Mary. Oh, who was she in that past life?
Oh, your daughter?
Oh my gosh. Papers. I dropped a paper everywhere. Sorry.
That's okay. Oh my God, there's so many. How do you pick? Well, let's see. No, not yet.
That's her husband.
He wants to come
He's
in.
at the door.
And it's 106.
Yeah, it's like 106 outside, poor guy.
Okay. Huh.
You getting anything on her right now?
Something about singing. Is all I'm getting.
Singer, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, something like she sang for a living.
Oh, I wonder if she likes to sing now, Mary. Does she?
I love to sing and I don't have a good voice.
Well, I was going to say that's true, but not the second part. Not the second part.
No, it's
I like this. I like the hum. It makes me.
Yeah.
It's almost like I use it for a tool for protection because I hum a song that I used to sing in the Scottish life. I'm always telling Vera that, but it helps me. Just yesterday when I was at work and I was having an interesting time in the environment that I was in and the people around me, I was humming my song. She has a lot of anxiety, depression. That is so interesting, Mary. I was just saying I use the singing as a tool for protection, and that is
so
something.
Have her start singing because she really loved it.
Yeah, because if it helped her in that life, if it's an expression, And I have to tell you too, Mary, is that when we sing, it ups our vibration. And like with the cherubim angels that are the singers on the other side, when they sing, they do that. It's actually a healing thing. It ups our vibration. It lifts us out of depression. So that's something that she might like to do.
Exactly. And we need to do something about that because there's so many people nowadays that are committing suicide. I mean, it's like left and right. This one Australian, I think she was a skier or something. She just turned 18 on her birthday. She walked into the woods and shot herself.
Oh.
She's 18 years old, and I mean, she was an Olympian, so it's just, yeah, we need to do that.
That's so sad.
Yes, you guys did share a past life, but in the one that I'm thinking of, she didn't betray you. She might in this life, but not in that past life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just something that you guys decided to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to learn how to deal with things like that.
Mm-hmm. And again, if you want more information of how it affects your life in this time or your relationships, that's where the readings with Vera, past life readings, or the advice from the other side on our website, it's done a wonder for me personally.
Well,
having
thank
that
you.
insight and that information and go more in depth with Vera. She might be in this life. You know.
I'm just giving an example, but it wasn't
cute.
in the life that I was thinking of. Yeah, no. I was
so
being
cute.
flippant. I didn't mean to.
Yes. So you're kind of joking.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You don't have to move out.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
You can stay.
All right. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
And we will see you next Saturday.
Yep.
All right. Have a great week.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Wonder why they took her message off.